Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I posted anything, or since I felt led to post about a dream or anything. So, a few nights ago, well, really after the bombing America did in Syria, I was praying to know if that was going to have any consequence, or like if America really had anything to worry about right now, because I know the media always blows everything out of proportion. So. Um, I had a dream that night, and in the dream, I know for sure that at least the first half was from God, because I'd been asking questions that were kind of personal, specific questions a few days before that also, and I received the answer in the first half of this dream. And the second half of it was, I was with a friend of mine, his name's Richie, and I was over at his house, and we were just hanging out, and then we heard explosions, like, outside. So we looked out the window, and I saw missiles coming down, and I felt the word Trump as I was watching the missiles come down. I don't know if it meant like Trump as in like trumpet, or if it had something to do with Trump, like, President Trump, as in like this would happen in his presidency at some time. And so I went and laid down on the floor and put my hands over my neck. But whenever I laid down, like, I was naked. And I'll get to that part in a second, like what I think that means. But, I was naked. And as I was laying down, I heard a voice talking to me and said something about, people's skin would become molten. And I wasn't sure, like, specifically what the word molten meant. I know it had something to do with lava, so I just assumed it always had something to do with lava. But after looking up the definition of molten, it's kind of where something reaches its boiling point, kind of. And essentially that human skin would be boiled by this, I guess, by these explosions. So then I looked up how hot, explosions get, and there were some that nuclear explosions that can reach way hot enough to, just dissolve human skin. And I knew, as I laid down, I knew that it wasn't going to take long for the blast wave to hit me, because I live like maybe 10 miles away from the second largest Air Force base in America. So, naturally, I guess that would be a target. But, so the wave finally, like, came, and I felt this warm, like when you walk outside on a summer's day, and that just, you open the door and that warm wave of air just hits you and washes over your whole body. I felt that for a couple seconds, and then everything was kind of dark, and I felt my body on the verge of death, where I've never died, so I can't explain if this is like an accurate feeling, but I felt I was still alive, but I had the choice to let go. And I teetered on that moment, on that brink for a second, and then came back for a second and just felt that warmth again, and just let go. And as soon as I made the choice to let go, I never felt any pain or anything, but just this peace, this comfort, just like it was over. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it engulfed my whole body. It was really awesome. And then when I woke up from that, I still felt it, kind of like radiating through my whole body. And I woke up in a really happy mood, but whenever I really thought over everything, I was really startled. So, I think the purpose of this is it's a call to arms for prayer. Hopefully if enough people pray and repent, that this can either be, maybe it won't happen, or maybe it can be delayed. So if you're watching this, please, say a prayer or two over this nation, and hopefully it won't happen anytime soon. But definitely there is a threat as of right now, or, as of 2 days ago. And we need to take this a lot more seriously. Even if the news says there isn't an issue, even if the news says, there's going to be peace, ultimately pray about it, which is what I did. Don't follow, you can watch the news, I guess, but if you're curious about it, take it up with the source. You know, God knows the hearts of the people that can pull the trigger on all this. So please pray about it, and if I get anything else, I'll let you know. Thank you. Amen.